Yeah.
June is definitely here. Now, June is also the start of Men's Health Month, so it's a great time for men to take time out mid-year to get checkups and ensure that they are on the right track.
And you can stay fit by exercising throughout the day. Laurent Amzallag, the founder of Flexpods, is here to help you do just that. So it's not just going to the gym anymore, Laurent. It sounds like we can do this anywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. But also, like, you know, men are so stubborn, right? And we don't take care of our health the way we should.
You're telling us.
And it's true, it's true. And I say, like, you know, we have to work at it. We have to maintain it. Just like a beautiful car, like a classic car. If you don't, you know, maintain it, all those seals, all those gaskets are gonna rot, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to share with you some of my tips on how to, you know, stay in tip-top shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, like you mentioned, never skip your medical appointments, right?
Yes.
My uncle was the fittest guy ever. He exercised every day. He ate healthy. He died of a heart attack at 63. If only he went to see a doctor, a heart doctor, just to check up something, you know, maybe they would have found something, he would be here today.
Yeah.
You know? Number two, eat healthy. We can't eat like we're 20 years old all the time, right?
Yeah.
You know, all those chips and queso
we
worked when you were young, exactly. But, you know, if you do this in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, what do you think the body's gonna do? You know, I had to use my gangster voice here. What I do is I use an 80%, 20% rule. 80% of what I eat, healthy, clean, right? Fruits, vegetables, you know, processed foods. 20% have some fun. Have your cookies if you want to, have your birthday cake if you want to, you know, 80, 20, but not the other way around, okay?
Okay.
Also, cut down on your alcohol consumption. You know, I mean, I don't say, you know, stop everything, but if you're having 5 drinks a week, you know, have 2 or 3. That little change will make a big difference in the way you feel and look, right?
Yeah.
And then exercise. The most, you know, one of the most important also, you know, I say 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. You don't have to spend hours like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the gym, 6 hours or whatever it is. You know, 30 minutes, and you can even cut it up in your day, you know, 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at, you know, lunchtime, and 10 minutes at night. You know, you don't have to do them in a consecutive way, you know? And you know, you gotta work your muscles. You have to remember that we tend to lose 4 to 6 pounds of muscle every decade if you don't use them, right? So that's a lot of muscle. And a heart, you gotta maintain also. It's a pump, but it's a muscle. If you don't use it, it'll shrink, it'll get weaker, and it's not gonna be able to do what it's supposed to do, which is pump blood and, you know, efficiently. So what I wanna do is I wanna show you some exercises.
We can
but
do
we're gonna
anywhere.
go on the chair, because these are things that you could do on a chair. You don't need any gym equipment or anything like that. The first one is a great stretch, okay? You're gonna go forward just like that. Reach forward.
Not right now, Laurent.
You have a little blocker over there. And then bring it back and lean back and open up that chest. You know, a lot of guys don't work out because they say, oh, my back hurts. Well, this is a great way to open up that back. Lean forward again, and then bring it back and stay in that position. Imagine you're giving a big, big hug, right?
Feels
That's
good in
a
your
big
upper
hug right
back.
there. Right, exactly. So you want to repeat that about 10 times. Takes a few minutes, right?
Okay.
Another one, you want to work on those muscles, like I said. You have your arms on the side and just do those rotations. You know, you can do that. You gotta hit each other with that. They didn't realize when they put those chairs close. You can do that for time, for reps. I want to do this for 30 seconds, right?
Okay.
Or 25 reps, and then you do another 30 seconds on the other side. Now you're working on your muscles, right? Now another thing, cardio. Like I said, we've got to work on that hard. Another great thing is at your desk, you can do some boxing. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to have a little fun game on this one, okay? I'm going to give you 15 seconds. How many punches could you do in 50 seconds? And I want everybody at home to join us, all right? 15 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, count them. Let's go. Nice. Yes, there you go. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Oh, they're going crazy already. This is a competition. Let's go, let's go. We got 5 seconds. 5 seconds at home, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, ding, ding. Perfect. How many do you get?
I think I got 51.
That's
Does
close.
that sound about right?
Nice.
I was so focused.
45. You were going.
She was going.
As I started going, I lost count. I'm like, Ellen's going faster.
But did you see that? I mean, you know, this was a friendly little competition. It gets your heart rate going. This is only 50 seconds. Imagine you doing this for 30 seconds, right? Do we have time for another one?
I think, do we?
Do we?
One more.
It's called the absicle, okay? You're gonna lift those legs and you're gonna do like a bicycle, icicle. How's that when you're pregnant?
This is not 8 months in worthy,
What
Laurent.
you could do is you could lift your leg just like that, okay?
There we go.
You can also do it this way or the bicycle like this for your abs. So now we're working the core muscles. You gotta remember, if your core is weak, then your whole posture goes well. So these are easy exercises you can do at your desk.
Posture's gone.
Where do we find you real quick? Flexpod?
Flexpodstudios.com.
Perfect.
Send me any questions you have.
Thank you, Laurent.
Amazing as always.
Always
Thank you so much. I
inspiring.
appreciate
Getting us
it.
going.